Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. Yeah, bruv. What you telling me? What you not telling me? Huh? Yeah, bruv. What's going on, people? You know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody always tuning in. Shout out to everybody showing love. Shout out to everybody liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. And you better do all these things today. Because today is a wonderful day, man. It's a wonderful night. Euros, man. We started it in the best possible way. Listen, Germany 5, Scotland 1. What a night. What a game. We couldn't have started this tournament in a better way than we did tonight. Honestly, credit to the boys. Credit to the head coach, the assistants, credit to the fans. Like, this was a perfect night. Listen, I'm happy because obviously we started in the perfect way, yes. But also, you know, because a lot of people are going to turn around and say, well, Germany is supposed to do this. They're supposed to win. They should be winning against Scotland. Well, if you can name me a team that scored 5 goals in their opening game of a home tournament, I'll be able to agree with you, because you've got to do it. You've got to do it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that easy. Sorry. It's not that easy to do it, you know. Excuse me. Especially with Germany not having won a single opening game since 2016. 2016 was the last time that Germany won their opening game of a tournament. And I think it was against Ukraine, 2-0 in the group stages. After that, 2018... lost their opening game. 2020, 2021, didn't win their opening game. I can't remember whether it was a loss or a draw, but my guess is it was a loss. 2022, first game, opening game of the World Cup, another loss. So it feels good to win an opening game again after not doing it for 3 tournaments. So, man, honestly, seen some beautiful stuff, man. One thing I rate about Julian Nagelsmann is that he understands that this is a tournament. This is not a league. It's not a league format. He understands I've got to line up my best players, and yes, I can have tactics. I can have a plan set out for them to execute. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, when you line up your best players in a tournament, they will figure out a way to win. Do you know what I mean? I don't think any of these patterns that we've seen today were rehearsed in training per se. But obviously some of the stuff that we saw, the pressing, when they lose the ball, you saw Germany press and try and win the ball back. Sometimes you saw them relax a little bit, but more often than not, when they did lose the ball, you could hear, actually I was watching it on TV, and you could hear Nagelsmann on the sidelines shouting for the players to win the ball back. And when they did win it back, he would shout again to tell them to calm down and to just knock the ball around, recycle it if needed. So not many things were rehearsed. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you saw repetitive, I would say, I'm not going to say patterns, because it's just repetitive things that you see over and over again. Partially because Scotland was so poor, i.e. letting Toni Kroos having so much space. Letting Toni Kroos have so much space was one of the biggest mistakes that Scotland did today. One of the biggest mistakes that Scotland made today was to give Toni Kroos that much space. Like, this guy was so comfortable on the ball. Sometimes they tried to press a little bit, but he would just, pop it off to Rudiger, pop it off to Jonathan Tah. He would get it back and then spray it to Kimmich, who was on the right, and then he would spray it to Kimmich 1 minute, he was on the right, then get it back because they had to recycle it. Then he's spreading it to the left to Mittelstadt or to Wirtz or to Musiala, whoever was on the left. Like, bro, the guy was comfortable from minute 1 until he got subbed off. And I don't know if it's true, but I'm reading stuff like he had a 99% or 100% pass completion. I mean, that's a joke, man. Shout out to Toni Kroos again, showing why he's the ticker. He makes the team tick. He dictates the tempo. There was times during the game I was watching him when he didn't have the ball. And Sometimes he would pass it to someone and tell everybody to calm down and or the person he's passing the ball to, I think it was Andrich. He was passing it to Andrich, passed it to him and then told him, yo, you've got time, calm down. Because he could kind of sense that he wanted to, receive it on the half turn and then bomb forward. And he told him, nah, calm down. So, yeah, listen, Toni Kroos today, stellar performance. But imagine having a performance where you have 100% pass completion, probably one of the best players on the pitch, but then you get, I'm not going to say outperformed, but you kind of get outshined, understandably so, by the likes of Musiala and Florian Wirtz. Listen, man, these two, I mean, it's bro, that's why I said it's the perfect start, because what are the odds of you starting a home tournament? You play the opening game, you start your two star boys and they both score. What are the odds of that happening? Do you see what I mean? Florian Wirtz today took his goal really well. Had some really good flashes of brilliance. Jamal Musiala. Oh my days. People wanted him to turn up. Well, there you go. There you go. You wanted him to turn up? There you go. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I mean, the close control, the dribbling skills, 3 man on him, 2 man on him, 4, doesn't matter. He will get through those tight spaces. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, technically, that is some high level stuff that we've seen tonight from Musiala. And I've got the feeling like it's only the start. It's only the start. So Nagelsmann understands that he has to line up his best players. Yes, he can have a plan that they can execute, or a defensive plan for that matter, but he understands that they will find a way. They'll find a way. And in all of this, all of these players that I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about, I haven't even mentioned Kai Havertz yet. I haven't even mentioned Ilkay Gundogan yet, because those two may not have had stellar performances like Musiala, like Wirtz, like Toni Kroos, but some of the stuff that they did, again, I'm watching all of them, as even when they don't have the ball. You can see Havertz was making constant runs in behind, stretching the defense, allowing Gundogan to then receive the ball on the half turn. And Gundogan on the half turn, I mean, we've seen him at Man City. Outstanding, man. Receiving the ball on the half turn. Sometimes it was Gundogan making the runs in behind, and you could see the Scottish defence struggled to pick him up, because they were all operating in those little tight spaces where you can't really pick them up. And someone like Musiala, I've said it before, you can't prepare to defend on someone like Musiala, because he's so unpredictable in a good way, and he's so unorthodox at certain times. Do you see what I mean? So Havertz and Gundogan did some work that benefited the team around him, created spaces for Kimmich, who was on the right-hand side, bombing forward. I don't know how many times Kimmich was free on that right flank. Nobody was picking him up. Well, they were, but it was just hard because everybody was just making runs, boom, freeing up space. Making runs, boom, freeing up space. So, nah, man, it was very impressive to see. Very impressive to see. And of course, when you can afford to bring the likes of Leroy Sané, Thomas Müller, Niklas Füllkrug, Emre Can off the bench, come on, man. You're chilling. You're definitely chilling. Niklas Füllkrug, oh my days. Can we talk about that goal? It feels like every time he plays for Germany, those are the type of goals he scores. Bangers. And he's left-footed, by the way. For anybody that was trying to figure out, he's left-footed. And he absolutely smashed that one top bins with his weaker foot. Hey, don't pee me off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what a finish, man. Then Emre Can can come on. My man got called up 2 days ago because somebody dropped out. Pavlovic. Got called up last minute on a Wednesday, comes on a Friday, scores another one. The 5th one. That's not a bad one either. Do you see what I mean? So it's honestly the perfect night, man. The perfect night. And yeah, we need to build on that, man. We need to build on that. Scotland were terrible today. I can't lie. Scotland were terrible today, man. it was one mistake after the other, a catalogue of errors. On top of that, a red card because the challenge was so reckless. Why would you tackle, man, in the box? 2-footed tackle, both feet in the air, studs in the air, right on Gundogan's ankle. Why would you do that? I didn't understand it, but yeah, deservedly so. It was a red card all day. So yeah, listen, that's all I have to say. Really, I'm over the moon. Again, this is a good way to start the tournament. This will give the fans in Germany a huge boost, because it's not every day that you have a home tournament. And when you do have one, and you've got the crowd behind you, it helps. It really, really helps. Do you get what I mean? So credit to Germany, man. This was, in German, I would say, ein fantastischer Start. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't have started it any better. Now, second game's coming up. Hungary. Is it Hungary or Switzerland that we're playing next? Can't remember. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But either way, both of those opponents they're not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to play against any of them. So, yeah. But equally, it's very important to send out a message to be like, yo, this group is ours. This group is ours. So that's what I have to say. My man of the match has to be my guy, man. Musiala, deservedly wearing the number 10 because he's the maverick in the team, bro. He is the maverick. So yeah, listen. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. More reactions on the way. Tomorrow, I've got commentary in the morning. So I've got to shoot to Leeds, do commentary for the Women's Spanish League, Levante against Madrid Femenino. Then when I finish there, I've got to shoot back to Manny, come back home, and I think I should be just in time for the Spain-Croatia game, which I'm very much looking forward to. And in the evening, you've got another game, and I forgot which one it was. I think it's Italy and Albania. Yeah, Italy, Albania. So yeah, you'll get reactions for both of those games. Anyway, people, that was it for me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. It's still to road. Road to 13K. And yeah, make sure you support this channel. I'm flying out to Germany. Well, I'm flying to Belgium on the 20th because I need to see Mumsy first. Go and visit Mumsy. Go visit the siblings. Get her blessing. You know how it goes. And then Friday morning, taking the train to Germany because in the evening, it's France against Holland. So I will make sure to not miss that. And yeah, vlogs coming. Bare things are going on this channel. So yeah, make sure you keep your eyes locked on my channel. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment. It's road to 13K. I appreciate your support. Auf geht's Deutschland. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, what a start, man. What a start! Oh, gotta love it. Got to love it.